Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. In the last part, we did fix up Matataki a little bit. Not by a whole lot, but a little bit. In this part, let's actually go speak to Trent, since, well, we can speak to him now. Well, supposedly. Let's go ahead and put on that hunter's earring and see if that helps at all. So tell me now, little one. Is it you who saved me? Yes. Oh, good heavens, so it was you. Thank you, thanks so much. Let me reward you with something then, little one. Huh? Chew! Thanks for sneezing all over me. There. Go on. Please accept this. This is what all hunters long for. It's a rare, legendary item. The Serpent Sword. Serpent Sword acquired. This sword never breaks. Not until accomplishing its mission, that is. But once the mission is over, it's a breakable sword like any other. It's a rare item. Take care of it, little one. And rare it is. It's actually so rare that it's a one-of-a-kind. You can't get another Serpent Sword after this. Let's see. Gourd, Apple of Eden, Fruit of Eden, same thing. And a Beast Buster. That's not as rare as everything else. Well, now we have 2 gourds, so let's give one to Nathan. The other to Zhao. Give the Fruit of Eden to Nathan. That frees up some inventory space. Now, he's right about one thing. This thing cannot break until after it completes a specific mission. The thing is, though, is that this is the only weapon that can do that. So, yeah, like I said, it's a one-of-a-kind item. Well, either way, let's say we go around and ask some people about how we should fix their house, considering the well's done. Scour around and see if there are any treasures. I hate the camera angle sometimes. It's weird. Let's see. Not a darn thing. Well, we raided Kakoa's house. Kako's. So there's no point in trying to raid it again. Let's see. Pow. Who has a leopard or something. Scarf. Bread. Repair powder. It's always useful. Let's see. Easy home. Fire. Beast Buster. Fruit of Eden. Another hidden chest. Gotta hate those sometimes. This Fruit of Eden will go to Zhao this time. Now let's go ahead and see if we can't find him in nearby vicinity. Let's see, that should be him. Yes, it is. You don't seem to be from around here. Well, if you're new here, you should see Trent first. What do you need for your house? I start to feel restless when I don't have my laundry hung on the clothesline. Could you do something about that? Of course I could. Figure simply, I have some laundry right here. Alright, so now let's bug him again. Oh, for crumminage's sakes. It's now the afternoon. Oh, bug him again. Hey, there you are. Come sit here. Finally, I can settle down. I hear we owe it to you. Stay for a meal. We'll cook something special. I'm full. So, have you found the Moon People's village yet? I see. Wisedel's forest is really big, so it may not be so easy to find. Well, don't get discouraged. Take it easy and don't rush. Cheer up. I'll give you this. And we get a Fruit of Eden. Good luck. Bye. Now, if he's not out and about, which doesn't look like he is, I want to pester him about where he wants his house. I should rebuild. Yep, see, he wants to be right next to Peanut Pond. That's what I thought. So now we got 2 people ready. Wise Owl's also ready, so that's 3. Let's go Bunbuku, who looks really kind of cool. Huh? What? Who are you? Let's see. You're called Nathan? A strange name. And? You got nothing to talk about. Don't waste my time. What do you need for your house? Don't forget the upstairs cabin. That's my room. Sure thing. Now, he does have a little sister who's inside. Free to be a lot of those around here. So, let's go barge into the house. Let's see. Bread. C. What's up here? Cheese. Huh. Funny. His little sister's not in the house. No, I didn't know I could go into first person. That's useful. Granted, it controls like a tank. Okay, so no. And it has an inverted bloody Y-axis, which I don't typically enjoy. Yeah, figures it's not like that outside. Here's the Baron. As you can see, he's got a lion's fur on him, I think, or bear. Yeah, it's bear. Who are you? I haven't seen you around here. Where are you from? Oh, Nerm Village. No wonder you're wearing such plain clothes. A man should wear a good hood. What do you need for your house? Don't forget the roof. It's raining in Matsutake Village, but a mayor's house needs a roof. I have to have my dignity. You're a baron. I'm not a mayor. Well, let's raid his house really quick. And we'll give him a roof, don't worry. Let's see. Soap. Beastbuster. Then possibly something hidden over here, seeing as the camera angle's being a little funky. Doesn't appear to be so. And then, well, you know, let's ask him about where he wants his house. Put us near a watermill. Thought I had a right idea by putting the watermill over here. Well, we'll move his house, nonetheless. Because I think it'll look nicer on the other side. And then, yeah, we can't afford doing this. Oh, my bad. Alright, so let's do those 2 things. First and foremost, well, he needs a sign still. Considering I couldn't find your sister, I might steal that sign from you. Well, better yet, let's do that. Ah, there's your little sister. She wears a white fox fur on her head, so she doesn't speak much either. So, see, she doesn't even tell you. And then, but if you ask her what she needs for her house, nighttime's scary without a torch. I can level with that. Now I'm stealing items from old Granny. Granted, I like to complete houses when they come, so those 2 houses are done. Let's go bug the Baron. I really do like that sign, too. Ah, it's you. Come closer. Take a seat. What shall we talk about today? As promised, I'll tell you anything. Village history. This is called the Matsutake Village. How it came to be called that? Let's see. Can't remember how it got its name. I'm getting old. Well, what about your youth? Me? I was one hell of a guy. For one thing, I won past the village chief on my own. Or won the post as village chief on my own. Probably not even Fuda would have been a match for me back then. Well, who's this Fuda? Fudo. well, he said Fuda. He was the strongest hunter. Invincible was the word for him. No one could beat him until 5 years ago, that is. He just disappeared, leaving his only son all alone. Well, who's his son? He has a gentle nature, a bit chubby, but he has the instincts of a hunter. He's Fudo's son, after all. He could become a great hunter. But there's no hope with him being the way he is now. The day Fudo disappeared, his heart became covered with thick ice. How can we melt the ice in his heart? I'm quite eloquent, aren't I? Fudo, my bad. I've been misreading his name. That's enough for now, huh? Then come whenever you feel like hearing stories from me. Here's a gift. And he gives us a gourd. Alright then, now let's go Bug Bun Buku. Which, you may get a kick out of this. Hey, I'm in the middle of something. Could you come up here for a sec? Kalulu, don't climb up there. It's dangerous. Come on down. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was something you were saving for later. I know I ate it, but there's nothing we can do about that now. Wow, this is bad. Now what? Hey, Nathan, I ate something at Kalulu's. She got mad at me and climbed way up there. It was a strange-looking thing, and I carelessly ate it. You don't have one, do you? It was coiled like a shell and white in color. Oh, and it was really sweet. Sounds like a lollipop. Well, we don't have one of those. And this actually goes into a bit of a side quest, even. Which, is a whole chain of events, really. Granted, I don't know how to complete it, which I've never done, but... Well, either way, the only place left now is the Wise Owl Forest, once again. So, let's take our proceedings into there. I just want to check the status of our weapons for right now. Oh. Could be upgraded, but you currently don't have the abs. And you've been upgraded. Oh, actually, seeing as we're on that one specific floor, we're going to need this equipped. And then remember when it said something about, like, you know, smells like snakes near that hole? Well, we got a bit of a flute, and we got a serpent-killing sword, so why the hell not? Let's see what kind of a snake we can get out of here. Hopefully it's not a boa constrictor, because, I mean, those things are pretty big. Granted, this is a big hole, so well, let's find out. Sounds like a mouse. Oh god! Whatever this thing is, it's big. Is this the killer snake? Well, duel time. No, where to go? Now, if you don't have the serpent sword, you can't usually do this. As soon as this happens, let's skip. Because as soon as you jump on its head, your sword deflects, and then this will happen shortly afterwards. And we died. That is a bright pink. Well, let's fight again. I want a gem, but like I said when going toe-to-toe with Goro, we're not going to stay here forever. To be perfectly honest, I don't know how Nathan knew that the thing was going to jump up. I mean, it could have, like, stayed low and constricted him. Just kind of leapt. I mean, what was it expecting? Just a bipedal giant bat? Crap, I messed it up. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the timing of things. I know I just did that werewolf fight a second ago, but... Well, let's be honest. For all you guys know, it could have been an hour since I last recorded. Well, after the third try, we're gonna do it anyway. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, I know how to get a lot of gems really quickly for really cheap. Bring it on, big boy. He does look really cool on. To be perfectly honest, I think he's fuzzy. As opposed to the typical slippery. Okay. I messed up again. It's gotta be like just before it occurs. I was actually watching the cutscene. But now this is a do or die one. Which means I'm just gonna do it. Alright, let's get started. If I get it excellent, I get it excellent. If I don't, I don't. So... Ah, I got it! Oh. And I cut the damn thing in half. Excellent! A present from the fairies of Terra acquired a Peridot. Yeah, you deserve this rest. Serpent Sword has completed its mission. It is now an evolvable sword. Meaning we can upgrade and build it up. What do we have here? Bone pendant. Huh. Well, considering it was apparently Fudo who died to a killer snake, I only have a hunch about who his son is, but maybe we should see Goro again. Well, let's waste no time. Hey, fatty. Well, that got him down straight away. You don't give up, do you? What do you want? Hey, Goro. Happen to know about this thing? Wait, this is my paws! Where'd you get it? What? Pa! Goro, have you been? Dad, where the heck have you been? I thought you were dead! I'm sorry, Goro. Forgive me for having suddenly left you all alone. Goro, I'm no longer of this world. I'm a spirit now. No, you're lying! It's the truth. Before I died, I put a message for you into a pendant. The Father you see is that message. Listen carefully, Goro. The evil force that attacked this village is now devouring the entire world. With your allies, you must stop it. If you are really my son, then show me! Honor me and all hunters through your courage in battle. No, no way! Everybody in the village left you to die. I ain't gonna help those cowards. You must understand. I was not betrayed by my fellow villagers. As you know, I was said to be the best hunter in the village. I killed even the brutal white tiger in one blow. But my body was being gradually weakened by an illness, and I realized I had very little time left for myself. I was a prideful hunter. My pride would not allow me to die of illness. I wanted to die in battle as a hunter should. One day, I went to the woods where the fearful killer snake dwelt, taking with me several villagers. I thought the powerful killer snake would be a perfect opponent to end my career as a hunter. But deep inside, I wanted to die in this battle. That very hunt was my plan, to end my life with pride. Thus, I challenged the killer snake to a reckless fight. I, of course, fought my best. But it was obvious I was not a match for the killer snake with my body weakened by illness. In the end, the killer snake got me and started to squeeze me slowly. And soon I saw my fading flame of life start to flicker away. It was what I had wished for. I chose to die with bravery. The villagers that were with me left quietly. I still remember the sadness in their eyes. They probably all knew. Knowing it all, they stayed to see it through to the end. They still, to this day, speak of me as the strongest hunter that ever was. You call them cowards, Goro, but they kept the truth hidden out of respect for me. But why? Why did you do that? Goro, one day you'll understand. I am a hunter. I want to die a hunter, not an invalid. And you're also a hunter. Go, fight, Goro. Join with other warriors and fight evil. Be a greater man than me. Goro, I'm always with you. I hate you. I hate you, Pa! You're yelling at me. What are you looking at? Me saving the world? Not likely. But I want to give it a shot anyway. Not for the villagers or for Dad, but for me. I'll fight for me. I'll become Goro, mighty hunter of legend. And the dipshit Goro became an ally. Call me whenever you're in trouble. I'll do better than you. He brags about that, but in actuality, he does worse. Either way, he does need some minor upgrading of health and such. Not a terrible lot. I mean, if you look, he already has 100 out of 100 HP, but he does need the gourds. Now, his mallet does do 20 damage, but... in all honesty, it's not his best weapon. I mean, he could have better. Anyway, we can now ditch the Serpent Sword and actually put it in storage if we wanted to. Because I do like keeping uniques. I don't usually like breaking them down, because that means that if I were to 100% this game, I wouldn't have it anymore. Granted, 100% this game, you need one of every weapon, and you can't store one of every weapon. So, I mean, take that as you will. Either way. Did happen to get a Peridot. And, I mean... the only point in that is it increases Holy. So, I mean, for now, we'll put it on the sacks, but... it doesn't need Holy. It needs Wind and Ice, so I've iterated like 100 times before. Let's equip that back on. And actually something I've noticed is that this does have like bios. Hero Vat Amelia, Cat Transformed Change Potion, Powerful Hunter of Matataki Village. It should also say granted a little chubby. Actually, I think we almost have the maximum amount of water for our water meter. I'm only thinking almost. So we only have 3 more allies to get. So I have a hunter, a cat, and then there's me. Who should easily be called the most badass... I'm kidding. So either way, we'll go ahead and show Goro off a little bit. Granted, I don't have any love for him, because he is a very bad character in combat. So, I mean, take that as you will. If you like Goro, then you like Goro, but I personally do not. Either way, the snake's dead, so there's no worry about him popping out again. Granted, it would be cool if his corpse kind of stuck around as like a warning. So, here he is, short, stubby, and that's his attack right there. You can hold it down, and he does like a better version of the attack, but not by much. And then, well, there you go. That's how you open the door. Get out of my sight. I don't like single attacking characters, for the purpose that they just don't catch my fancy, if you get what I mean. They're just not all that useful. So, as you'd imagine, any floors that force you to have Goro are train wrecks to me. Because I never practice with him. Alright, here's some Haley Hollies, but, you know, I don't have much to worry about. Here's a Mole Digger, but I think I should have the confidence to fight that thing one-on-one. Let's see, what do we have here? A Thunder Gem. Here's another Haley Holly. And let's just keep going. Alright, we got the map. Oh, jeez. That's not something you want to just, like, right off the bat, just run into. What do we have? Gob's house. Not entirely sure what Gob is, but okay. And let's see what we have in this chest. A mustache key, so there's a door, so we can clearly see on the map. Bloody mimic. But one-shotting them is always the best. Here's a sign. And this is Kai and Momo's house. Okay. We don't have a Kai or Momo. Where's Mask with huge antlers? Cute and perky girl. Gob's house. Wears a scary mask with lots of fangs. So he's the weird one, in other words. Well, either way. Actually, there are two doors on this floor. One of them's for Goro and the other one's for the mustache key. This one over here should be for the mustache key. And no, it's for Goro. Come on, fatty. I don't know why, but if you get close enough, it'll always prompt you to hit the X button to see what to do. Because, I mean, if you look at it once, that should never appear again. You should understand what to do. Right? Got a torch. Now let's just keep going. Now, into the next room. And if you're wondering what that was about, I was thinking about how in the world you possibly go about seeing to make sure that they understood. And I was thinking maybe a static variable. Because instances come with certain sections of coding that are only accessible by the instance. So why not just go with that method? I'm just saying that could have been a possible solution. Either way, stairway. I'm talking about that assuming that people know about what variables can and cannot do in coding. So if you don't know what that means, you should possibly just run by me a comment and I'll tell you. Right, here's where the mustache key comes in handy. I'm not entirely sure why the mechanism is made entirely of wood. I haven't really thought about that now. I really think about it. The island just all came in pairs, it looks like. See some grass. And a second watermelon. Ah, hornet. Premium chicken. A rare item in the sense that it's not... Damn it! Now I got him going. Son of a bitch. And see how annoying these little frickers are? I mean, excuse my French, for one, because that was unnecessary of me. But I mean... it just ain't right. I mean, who designed them for that attack? Honestly. Haley Holly, I'm not that frightened of. Okay, if I get another few of those. Mighty Healings, I mean. Then I can start carrying them around, because I already have 3 in storage. Actually, 2 in storage. Okay. I was going to say, if you start jumping around again. There we go. That should be the last enemy, unless that chest is over there. See, torch. And yes, it is. Well, that is officially the last enemy, because there's neither a chest nor a red dot in my in sight on the map. So let's just run through here really quick. Get a quick drink of water, because I don't have any sun dew on me right now. And, well, fill up anybody else who needs it. And be on our very merry, happy way. And then, well, I'll leave the dungeon temporarily. Because this will be my last part tonight, because this will be the 5th part I've recorded this weekend. Oh, so you wanted the shiny stone, did you? I don't know, I'm just currently focusing on something else than the game. But I mean, yeah. Let's see, what time is it? Ooh, it's nighttime. This is perfect. So, yeah. You know what I'm doing. But, I thank you guys for watching this part of Let's Play Dark Cloud. And I'll see you all in the next part, in which we will possibly finish the dungeon and Matataki Village in general. So yeah, see you then.